Hey everyone, how are you? Do me a favor before we get started. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. All right, today we're going to talk about T-bills, what a T-bill is. All right. So, do any of you have your money in T-bills by chance? All right. So, a T-bill is a treasury bill, and it is from the U.S. Department of Treasury. It is considered very safe, and it is backed by the U.S. government. It has a very short term of less than a year, so anywhere from 1 month to 1 year. The interest is 5.432% as of today. However, inflation does eat away at it. So after inflation, you're looking at about 0.3% on average. So it is less sensitive to the interest rates, like the fluctuations that you see with the stock market. It's less sensitive to that. And so where would you actually buy these T-bills? Where do you buy T-bills from? So you would buy them from, you go to the internet and you type in treasurydirect.com. And so this is the U.S. Department of Treasury. And then you'll have these different options that you can choose from. They have different periods of time that you can buy these T-bills. For example, one would last for 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, like that, all the way up until 52 weeks. And you could choose your selection. Like, how long do you want your money in here? And it could be anywhere from a month up to a full year. So you go on the internet, you do treasurydirect.com, and then you select which one you want to put your money in. Do you want to put it in for 4 weeks? You want to put it in for 8 weeks? You want to put it in for, you know, so you choose how long you want to have your money in there. It's there on the internet. And what you're doing is you're buying T-bills from the government, treasury bills. So it has zero risk. Interest is exempt from the state income taxes. There is no early withdrawal penalty. It can be sold at any time. It is considered very safe, the safest. It is the most liquid, and you can get started for $100. For $100, you can get started, and the max you can have in there is $10 million. You can also sell it whenever you want, penalty free. There's no default risk. And so since the interest rate is so low, this is a place that people put extra cash. Like, you got a whole bunch of money and you're trying to figure out where to put it. Like, you got too much money and you don't have anywhere to put it. So that's for that kind of money. It's not when you are building. So when you're building, you put it into things that's going to give you very, very high annual rate of return. So this rate of return is low. However, it is risk-free. Also, no early withdrawal period. So that's one way you can buy T-bills. Go to the internet, treasurydirect.com. You could go there just to see, just to look at it and see. Just to look at it, treasurydirect.com. Other places to buy it would be an ETF. They have certain ETFs with T-bills in it, and I'm going to name them real briefly. SHV, BILGBILCLTLSGOV. So even though you could buy a T-bill through the ETF, it's probably not worth it because you're paying fees if you're going through the ETF. Then there is a third option that is through a brokerage that you can buy the T-bill from. So if you're interested, just go to the website and check it out and see what a T-bill is. TreasuryDirect.com. And again, this is where people put extra money. Like they have so much money, they don't know what to do with it. But for them, it would be better to put it in something like this as opposed to keeping it at their house, for instance. So at least you are getting some interest on it, even though it is low. So putting your money in something like this would definitely not make you rich. But I just thought it was interesting because it's something that a lot of us may be unfamiliar with, especially because it is not taught in the school system. So if you're curious, you have a curious mind, just go head on over to the website, treasurydirect.com, and see what people are doing over there. Some people are buying T-bills and other people are not buying T-bills. Again, interest rate very low. So over here on this channel, we're building, right? So when you build, you're putting your money in things with high annual rate of return, not low annual rates of returns, right? So I just thought it was interesting. T-bill, backed by the government. It is a treasury bill. So essentially you're buying treasury bonds. Okay, do me a favor before we leave. Hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. All right, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your night. Bye for now.